Okay, you see that gap up against the stucco that goes all the way up along that edge? That's what I'm trying to make tight. I've got my ratcheted drill here. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I'm liking that. I don't think it's going to go any tighter than that. You see that? I could have taken my ratcheted set and done the same thing, but geez, that worked out pretty good. Yes, indeed. So see, I can put some more lag bolts in. See that gap between the stucco and that wood? There's no real gap there per se now, is there? Now up here further there is. So see, I can get up there with an extension ladder and do one about in the middle, and then I'm going to do one up towards the top for sure, because remember that piece was split. Let's get up on the ladder and I'll show you a little bit better that way so it's not full on. Let's see if we can't do that. Well, let's just show you this here first. See there? That's beyond the surface, right? I can fill that up with caulking now. Yeah? I see that up there. Look at that. You know, it's split. Look at that. That's why there's so much gap there on that one piece. Amazing. And if I wouldn't take care of this before it rained and snowed, you see how the water would get in there, would undermine, get in underneath the stucco and start rotting out possibly the wood and where all these checks are. See this check? That's what I call a wood check. I'll recalk those. And if that's a little bit of caulking, I might clean off some of that old caulking before I put new caulking in there. See that? That's a piece of caulking there. It looks like somebody caulked this once upon a time. Hey, see how big that crack is? So I'll clean off the caulking there, and then that crack goes up to about there, then another one starts from there up that way. I'll have to clean all that off before I caulk that, and that's why I want a bolt. I'll throw some bolts in here, especially up there. My word, look at that. That's why I got 4-inch long one. See, I'm going to have to put a 4-inch long one up there for sure at first. After I clean it, I'll be able to wedge it in there so it'll hit. And then maybe I can get by with 3.5-inch bolts the rest of the way, because I got 10 3.5-inch lag bolts at the store, and I got 4-inch lag bolts. So see, there's one of my 4-inch lag bolts right there. And then I'm gonna have to put a 4-inch up there. See how big that gap is right there? You know that's big because it's split and it's pulled away. Okay, so there's one. And then I know I'm gonna have to get another 4-inch lag bolt. See, I'll take this, I'll end up taking this little angled piece off again, like I did before, like I did this last piece. See, here it is over here. We'll have to work on that in a little while, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, then I can put a 4-inch lag there. And once I put the 4-inch lag, see that gap right there? Half-inch gap? That gap's going to go away. With the 4-inch lag, that's going to go away just like this one went away. See? Look at that. And then I've got one more 4-inch lag. Once I put that one, and I get one up there, and I'll put another one probably in the middle of this, you know, in here somewhere maybe, or suck that in, or I might even put it up towards the top. See how there's a big gap there too? Now, I don't know if the 3.5 inch is going to fit up there and hold. Might have to run back to the store and get some more 4-inch lag bolts too. I should have got some when I was at the store. Dabbity nabbit. That goes to show you, when you're at the store getting your lag bolts, you know, I thought 3.5s would be okay. And I thought I was doing myself a favor by getting some 4-inch too. It wouldn't have taken me. See, here's some the 4s. I'm pretty sure I got 4 of those. There's 2. Uh-oh. 3, 6, 9, 10. Hey. What happened? Oh, there it is. Whew. I thought I got 4 at the store. Yeah. I got 3 more long ones. And it would have been just as easy for me to get 4 4.5 inch ones too. Whatever I didn't use, I could take back to the store. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I should be able to make these work if I use the paddle bit, and instead of drilling just a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch in, let's say, I can drill into the 1.5 inch fascia board by 1/2 inch or 5/8 of an inch, and that'll make this screw 1/4 inch to 3/8 of an inch longer. Do you see what I mean? Just by doing that, and that should still have plenty of room to suck this wood up. This wood looks steel strong enough that I'm not going to like blow a hole out the back of it with my lag bolt or anything. Okay? All right, so far so good. Wow, I'm actually glad that I was able to take this piece off all in one piece so I could see exactly where to put this, because remember, I was going to drill my hole there. It would have had no holding power. It would have went into that, and I would have been here like, what's the deal? That is nice and tight. It's in back beyond this by 1.5 inches. Right up back here. There's a couple nails here, and see these nails go in right here, but in reality they're not even. I'm gonna have to work on this end. See, they're not holding at all. What I might do, I just might, I don't know. We'll have to see after I look at this a little bit more closely. I might be able to put a 3.5 inch lag about right there, not here because this is already split, see? I get it right in here, and I kind of go at an angle. I could get to the back side of this, and I can see this one here. This fascia board here is bowed out at an angle too. There's only so much I can do. See this gap right in there? I mean, I can't get that anymore because this is, like I say, this has been sitting here for 20 years. And because this one's bowed out this way, and this one's bowed out this way, there's only so tight that I can make that. And I think, I think I want to take this part here and suck it closer to there, because see the gap here? I still got a finger gap in there, see? And I might be able to just slightly pull that in and suck it in just a hair. with the lag there without splitting this. I'm going to try it and see. And that'll suck this up more. Now granted, I could fill that up with caulking too after I get my next piece on there too. Okay, so before I do anything with this, I am going to work on my little triangular piece down at the bottom. And worst case scenario, you know, I could take this nail out. Well, the nail's not holding anything, so I might just pull that out anyways and fill that up with caulking. Instead of putting a lag bolt there, I got some 3-inch drywall screws too, don't I? So I might be able to suck that over that way too. So think about your project before you get all rambunctious and start doing it out of sequence, okay? Because I want to hold that little triangular piece up there before I try to suck that in. Let's say, in case, you know, I might have to shave off a little bit of the bottom of that or something. So the next thing I want to do is work on this triangle.